Hello, thanks for joining me today on Yoga with Paige. This quick at-home workout focuses on toning the core, quads, and glutes as we flow through a mini yoga sequence. We flow through each side once and then pick up the pace a bit on the second time through. Make sure you're warmed up before attempting this and take a break if you need to at any time. I recommend having some water handy because you'll definitely get sweaty with this one. So whenever you're ready to strengthen and tone the lower body, we can get started. We begin today in staff pose, already engaging the core. So take your awareness right now to just behind the navel. Already start to squeeze the muscles in the abdominal area. This is what we'll be targeting through our entire practice today, so try to keep your awareness there as much as you can. Really lengthening through the spine on your inhale, reach up through the crown of the head, and on your next exhale, gently fold just a little bit forward. Keeping a nice flat back, we can bend the knees slightly if we need to. Keeping your core engaged, you'll definitely need it for this next transition. Take the arms by the sides. Use your core to lift back up, neutral spine. And slowly, with control, we're going to rock back up into boat pose. So finding that little space on the sit bones where you can balance, lift one leg and then the other. Shins become parallel to the mat as you pull your chest in as close to the legs as you can. Hold here, nice and strong. Holding boat pose or taking our toe taps. These are optional and we'll take 10. Tapping the toes down on the mat, really using your stabilizer muscles to control yourself and balance. Working at your own pace. Feeling the challenge already. And once you reach 10, we can gently lower the legs, cross the feet at the ankles, and come onto our forearms. Sending the legs out, coming into a forearm plank. Squeeze through the glutes, connect the core, suck the navel into the spine as you gaze between the hands. Hold here for a few seconds. Sending the hips up, don't let them drop down to the floor. Staying here or coming into an optional forearm side plank for about 5 seconds. Hold, squeeze everything no matter where you are. Our focus is on the core. Creating a strong body and a strong mind. Next, coming into dolphin, so connect to the core, walk those feet up towards the elbows, pressing through the hands to send the chest towards the legs. Take a breath to reset here, and then lift the heels up 5 times. Trying to keep the core as stable as you can, only moving through the feet. And once you're finished, send the right leg up and tap the mat 5 times total. Working through the hips, getting a nice full body opening today. Then press through the hands to lift up. Step the right foot in between the hands, coming into a high lunge. Inhale, arms raise up. Exhale, sweep them by the sides. Inhale, raise, and exhale, airplane arms. 5 of these. Trying not to dump into the hips, but using your center of control to keep you lifted. Last one. Raise the arms up and step up into chair pose. Exhale, sink the hips back. Fire up the quads and the glutes. One more big breath here. Then palms meet and we twist to the right side. The elbow comes to the outside of the knee. Staying nice and close. Maybe we open the arms here. Finding a variation that feels good to you. Return back to center and slowly squat down, reaching the hips towards the heels, stepping back into boat pose, coming down onto the sit bones and raising the shins up parallel. Preparing to repeat the same thing on the other side. Holding your boat pose, preparing for our taps. All right, and 10 toe taps. Here we go. Remembering that you can go at your own pace. Or stay in boat pose. Maybe take a few bicycles as well. You got this. Keep pushing through. It's only a few minutes. And then making your way onto the forearms. Extend the feet, send energy out through the heels. Very active in the legs here, pressing away from the mat with the forearms. Nice and engaged. Again, staying here, or we have an option to come into a side plank, depending on what level of challenge you want, or how much movement you want to add. Beautiful. Exhale to release, coming back onto our forearms, stepping the feet up very carefully into dolphin. Beautiful. Press away from the mat. One breath. And then raise the heels 5 times. Working through the backs of the legs. And the left leg sweeps up and taps the mat. Working through your control. Coming back to the breath. Maybe you can hear it audibly by now. Then pressing up into our plank and stepping the left foot up. Big high lunge, reach overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms by the side. Inhale. Use the rhythm of your breath to enjoy the rhythm of this workout. 5 here. And when you're ready, step it up into chair pose. Sink the hips down, don't cheat yourself. You are so much stronger than you think you are. And twist to the left, elbow comes to the outside of the knee. Pressing the hands together, getting a nice little twist for the lower back. Big breath in. And exhale back to center, slowly taking the hips towards the heels. Coming into boat pose. Doing that same thing one more time. I know you can do this. Yeah, let's get ready to rock and roll. We're in our boat pose. We're feeling nice and strong. Maybe we feel sweat trickling down right now. And we start to tap our toes, taking both together. Or maybe we get a little fancy and tap one and then the other. Find some play here. And come into our forearm plank. You know what to do. Hold and squeeze. Finding whatever position feels good to you, but still challenging yourself. Not even 10 minutes left, and you will feel great and energized. Keep going. Coming into our dolphin, walk those feet up. Maybe feeling a little bit more open now. Just noticing how you feel as you lift the heels 5 times. Pressing away from the mat with the forearms. Getting some strength in the shoulders as we kick the right leg up 5 times. Maybe picking up the pace a little bit now that we know where our body's going. Coming up onto the hands, step that right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, arms come back. Perhaps feeling some union between mind and body right now. And step up into chair pose. Sink those hips down. We can feel the quads burning. It feels so good. And come into your nice twist. Maybe take a sip of water here if you need it. One more big breath. And back to center, taking your squat down. And finding your space, lifting up for boat pose. Come on, this is the last one, you can do it. Don't quit on yourself now. You're getting stronger by the second. And toe tap it out. 10 taps. Draw the chest in a little bit closer. And release. Forearm plank. Squeeze through the glutes, lift the hips. I know you're tired. Keep going, you are almost done. You are stronger than you think. Don't let your mind tell you you can't do it. Keep working hard. Keep breathing. And prepare for your dolphin pose. Send the hips up, walk the feet towards the chest, press away. And inhale, lift the heels. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg sweeps up and taps the mat 5 times. Beautiful. Come up onto the hands, step that left foot up, high lunge, and exhale, airplane those arms. We're making this count, this quick little workout. We don't need a ton of time to tone and strengthen. Stepping up, chair pose, our last one. Maybe you're screaming, yay, this is our last chair pose. So make it a good one. Sink those hips down. And twist. On your next out breath, return back to center. Taking our last and final slow, controlled squat down. See how slow you can make it. And then release onto the back. Yes, you can roll down onto the back, but we're not quite done. Extend the left leg, right knee comes into the chest. Inhale. And exhale, cross it over. Only one breath per movement here. Inhale, back up. And exhale, twist. Taking 5 of these. And your breath is probably still a little bit high. Don't force it to slow down. Just move with it. Letting your body naturally cool itself down. And whenever you've reached your 5th one, we can switch sides, hugging the left knee into the chest and finding our little supine twist flow. Massaging out the lower back, helping to counterbalance some of that ab work. When we strengthen our abdominals, we're also using our back and stabilizing the muscles on the side of the spine. A lot was going on, so we can finally almost let our body rest. Plant the feet down, hip width apart, preparing for bridge pose. Exhale, press through the feet and the hands to send the hips up, finding a nice long line from the knees to the chest. Squeeze through the glutes. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Then press through the left foot and gently raise the right knee into the chest. Really use your strength here. Send the hips up. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And extend the leg. Just a few more seconds. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee and gently replace it. Take one breath in bridge pose to reset. And then hug the left knee in towards the chest. Try to send the knee towards the face. You got this. And extend the leg. This is it. After this, we rest. Reach it up. 2, 1. Plant it back down. Lower the hips carefully. Hug the knees into the chest. Give your body some love. You did amazing. Let yourself gently rock from side to side. Notice how your breathing is right now. Notice how you feel. Observe what a quick little workout can do for your mind and for your body. And when you're ready, extend the legs up for legs up the wall. Letting the arms drop by the sides. Just allowing the blood to recirculate back up to the abdominals, to the thighs, the glutes, where we did all of our work. Helping yourself to recharge and recirculate. Enjoy this feeling of non-moving and stillness. Feeling your heart beat, feeling your lungs inflate and deflate. Finding some presence, some connection to yourself as the earth holds you after all that you've done. Taking our last few breaths in legs up the wall, gently come into your final resting pose. Whatever that looks and feels like to you in this very moment. Somewhere where you can end with some proper relaxation, allowing the body to absorb the benefits of your practice. And just allow yourself to be. Stay here as long as you wish, but this is where our practice together ends today. So thank you for sharing your energy and time with me, working it out on the mat. I love our practices together, and I look forward to the next time we see each other.